It's 3 a.m. on May 3rd, 2025. 27-year-old Tyler Butler was in his home on McKenzie Lane in Spotsylvania County, Virginia, when he heard someone trying to kick in his front door. Scared that he was about to get robbed, Butler picked up his and headed for the door. A couple of shots later, and one of the three teenagers outside his door was unalived. One was grazed by a bullet, and the other escaped unharmed. The kid who passed away was 18-year-old Michael Bosworth Jr., a senior at Massaponax High School, who, unfortunately, just lost his life because of a TikTok trend. On this fateful night, Michael and his two friends were out trying to create content for a social media trend known as the Ding Dong Ditch Challenge. The idea is simple. You go to a stranger's door, ring the doorbell, or try to kick the door in, then run and hide before they come out. It's a very old trend that got rebranded as a TikTok challenge. Unfortunately though, Butler wasn't in on the joke. Butler was later arrested and charged with second-degree murder, malicious wounding, and other firearms offenses. While a lot of people believed that he went too far by shooting at the kids, since this was just a prank, others believe that he did what anyone else would have done if someone was trying to kick their door in the middle of the night. But while the Ding Dong Ditch Challenge may have gone wrong by accident, the Kia Challenge was a perfectly designed disaster. In case you're not chronically online like me and everybody else, the Kia Challenge was a TikTok trend that took over the internet in October 2022, where teenagers are instructed to break into strangers' cars, especially Kia and Hyundai cars, hotwire them with a USB cord and a screwdriver, and just drive away. 6:30 a.m., October 25th. 2022. 6 teenagers participating in the dangerous trend were driving their stolen Kia around a neighborhood in Buffalo, New York. They'd stolen the car the previous day and were going about on their joyride when they got into a deadly car crash. 4 of them, who were between the ages of 14 to 17, lost their lives, while the 5th one ended up in intensive care. The 16-year-old driver managed to walk away with only a few injuries and was later ticketed for criminal possession of stolen property and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. However, these were not the only teenagers who lost their lives during this challenge. Later on March 24th, 2023, a 2015 Kia Optima was reported stolen in the Steel Creek area of Charlotte, North Carolina. 2 days later, a 15-year-old boy crashed the same car just 10 minutes away from where it was originally stolen. He lost his life on the scene. I mean, I really don't see the appeal of challenges like these. Even if you don't end up crashing the car, you'll probably get a criminal record or something for stealing the car in the first place. After receiving tons of backlash for allowing this kind of content on their platform, TikTok finally decided to remove any videos related to the challenge. Many of the victims whose cars were stolen also filed a class action lawsuit against Kia and Hyundai, resulting in a $200 million settlement. But while the Kia Challenge mostly targeted teenagers, the Dry Scoop Challenge captured a much wider audience. The year was 2021, and most of us were just coming out of the you know what I mean. TikTok was everyone's favorite companion, but while most people focused on learning the latest dance, others were trying out the latest trend, dry scooping. You know that TikTok challenge where you pour a scoop of undiluted pre-workout in your mouth and follow it up with a sip of water. There are so many reasons why this trend was very stupid, and the most obvious one is that pre-workout in this manner is one of the surest ways to shorten a person's lifespan. But then, some people even took things to a whole new level by mixing it with alcohol, which is obviously extremely dangerous. Take it from Briatney Portillo, a TikToker who had a crazy heart attack after trying the dry scooping trend. As soon as she swallowed the supplement, the TikToker started experiencing a heavy sensation and pain in her chest while working out. This was followed by nausea, fatigue, and intense sweating. She eventually had to call 911 after the pain spread to her back and the left side of her body started going numb. She ended up in the hospital, almost lost her life, and even had to make several videos warning others not to try the challenge. However, the danger surrounding the Dry Scoop Challenge was nothing compared to what could probably be described as the most dangerous TikTok trend to ever exist. In December 2021, Tawaina Anderson found her 10-year-old daughter's lifeless body in her bedroom after she accidentally ended her own life while trying to copy a TikTok trend known as the Blackout Challenge. The idea behind this bizarre trend was for TikTok users to restrict their airflow with belts, towels, or other objects until they passed out. Thousands and even millions of TikTok users participated in the challenge, and many of them stopped before things went wrong. Unfortunately, Nyla Anderson didn't, and she passed after spending 5 days at the hospital. Between 2021 and 2022, the Blackout Challenge allegedly caused the death of up to 20 children. 15 of them were under the age of 12. In May 2022, Tawaina Anderson sued TikTok for the death of her daughter, arguing that the app was allegedly pushing videos about the Blackout Challenge to the young, impressionable kids on the app, despite knowing how dangerous the challenge was. That wasn't the only lawsuit, though. In February 2025, the parents of 4 British teenagers came together to file a lawsuit against TikTok after their children lost their lives in 2022 while recreating the Blackout Challenge. It's not clear whether the lawsuit will go anywhere, especially since TikTok claims it's protected from the consequences of the things its users post. But if there's anything you'll take out of this video, please don't be stupid. Don't risk your life for cheap clout. And don't forget to like and subscribe.